What is up, guys? Jack back with another video, and today we are doing the Sevilla vs Inter Milan match review. Now, pretty much, yeah, it's been a couple hours since obviously the whole entire thing finished. If you have saw the score, it finished 3-2 Sevilla. Pretty shocked by it, and this is why I'm shocked, because honestly, Wolves could have knocked Sevilla out if Jimenez finished that penalty. That could have easily been Sevilla out, but they saved it. Then they played Man United, beat them 2-1 as well by going 1-0 down as well. You honestly do think they have came back into Milan. Very strong side, not gonna lie. Very, very, very strong side. But yeah, let's get into this match review. So, it opens up with the first goal. Now, the first goal is Romelu Lukaku. So Lukaku, striker for Inter Milan, this was his 34th goal of the whole entire, not Europa, but the whole entire time he's been at Inter Milan. It's the same as Cristiano Ronaldo. But he finishes the penalty, and it's a very, very decent wee penalty with his left foot. Opens it up in the first 5 minutes for Inter Milan. Now, I'm pretty sure Inter Milan were the favourites for this. Sevilla were the underdogs, and yeah, it's quite surprising though. Then at the 12th minute, this diving header from De Jong, honestly, is incredible. It's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant diving header. It's incredible, guys. The diving header hits crossbar, goes in, honestly. Great. Just an absolute outstanding header, honestly. It is just outstanding. Then at the 33rd minute, another header by De Jong. Another header by him. Pretty much comes in the back post. He managed to win the header. Goes the far right, top corner basically, roughly near that 2-1 at the 33rd minute. Yeah, you can just tell obviously by then. It was kind of surprising. You know what I mean? It was quite surprising. But watching the two teams play, they were playing like they didn't like each other. Like they were quite rivals, like AC Milan and Inter Milan, or maybe Sevilla and Villarreal, just say something like that, you know what I mean? But it was like both teams really don't like each other, and it did get quite interesting. Then, at the 35th minute, right, 35th, right, Diego Godin, who played for Atletico Madrid, has scored probably goals before Sevilla. He gets a header, it gets crossed in by Badguela, I'm pretty sure his name is. Gets crossed in. Godin, headers at the back post, honestly, is another good finish. And yeah, that was 2-2 at half time. Now, that game, just the half time score 2-2, was looking very interesting, and there was definitely going to be at least one more goal, and there was. But yeah, the game could have honestly went anywhere. Sevilla could have won it, Inter could have won it. Honestly, these were two top teams. Yeah, it was quite obviously. It was a really good game to watch. I didn't watch it. I watched a wee bit of it. And I watched obviously the highlights. Just to confirm everything. But yeah, at the 74th minute, own goal by Romelu Lukaku. Basically, Diego Carlos, right, bicycle kicks it, right. It was going wide, hits off Romelu, goes in the back of the net, and I feel so sorry for Diego Carlos, because he's probably thinking he's scored probably one of the best goals in a Europa Cup final, but actually it's hit off Romelu Lukaku, but it was going wide, so it has to go down as an own goal. But it really, really was. It was a definitely good, it was definitely a good finish. It was unlucky, obviously, for Diego Carlos, but really good for Sevilla. And unlucky for, obviously, Inter and Romelu Lukaku. But the lineup started like this, guys. It was Bono, number 13 goal. He played for a team called Girona that are in the second Espanol league. Signed from them. He was their second choice keeper. That was their second choice keeper. I'm pretty sure the first choice keeper is injured, but that's their second choice keeper. Then at right back was Navas, that played for Man City, was at Sevilla, moved to Man City, made the move back. Kudoy, French international, a player who's really good. I like his hair. He's got nice wee hair, but he's a good centre back, fast, very good centre back. Diego Carlos, the Brazilian, another fast, good defender. Definitely another fast, good defender. Good. Regional, a left back. He is a very, very good, strong left back. Honestly, I'm not even lying to you. I like the way he looked in that game. He looked absolutely class. He looked like he knew what he was doing. He's had a team of the season card on FIFA before, so he's did good. Obviously, drew him out the season. Yeah, definitely a player that could be a future. Then Jordan on the right centre mid. Benega, that did play number 10 role, who did play for Inter Milan, scored a couple goals for them, but obviously moved to Sevilla and now is number 10 there. Yeah, he got a booking, so did Diego Carlos. Then right wing, Suso. Now Suso is an AC Milan. Right wing. He came from AC Milan. Seville signed him. Yeah, De Jong came from PSV. De Jong came from PSV. Good striker. Loves to score. He scored in the Man United game. He scored, obviously tonight, 2 goals. Very good striker. Then this guy, Ocampos. He plays right wing, but him and Suso are kind of good, two good players. He has to go on this left. He can play left, which is good for Sevilla, because this Ocampos is definitely a player that could be a future stars. Honestly, Ocampos is the man of the match for the whole entire game for me. He's number 5, man of the match for me the whole entire game. He's an absolute standing player. I'm pretty sure he scored the winner to put them through against Wolves. He scored a goal. He should have scored a goal tonight, definitely. He had his one chance that, honestly, could have scored, but it was quite unlucky. But that was Sevilla's 4-3-3. Then, obviously at the Inter starting line, 3-5-2. Hadanovic in goal, another old guy. He's like old, but a definitely fit keeper. Sevilla international. Then Divarg, Netherlands, partners up with Van Dijk sometimes, depends if Delec's playing. Then we've got Bastantoni, I don't know who he is, 95. Probably a player that they've just brought in at last second. Godin, brilliant centre back, class centre back, came off Atletico Madrid, Uruguay, class centre back. Then Diarberg, but I can't say that name, right mid, 33. To be honest, looking at whole in their starting line and looking at their bench, they have a lot of players that definitely could have been on that starting team, would have made that starting team a lot stronger, like Christian Eriksen, possibly Alexis Sanchez, Skinner. Yeah, there's a lot of players that could have went in our starting team. Bozovic, good CDM. Barala, another good player. Gabriel Dini, he looks alright. Ashley Young from Man United. Yeah, has these games, good and bad. Martinez, another good striker, but he was quite quiet tonight, which probably helped Sevilla how Martinez was quite quiet. And Romelu Lukaku. But yeah, looking obviously at everything, definitely Skinner, Christian Eriksen, Alexis Sanchez could have changed that whole entire team. Definitely could have changed that whole entire team. But yeah, the stats of the whole entire game. So shots, Sevilla 14, Inter 9, 5 on target, 47 possession, 53. Now that could have been because Sevilla were kind of hacking a lot. They were kind of wasting time. To be honest though, this is their 6th time winning it, In 3 of the last times they've been in the final, they've scored 3 goals, which is carrying on to this day. Passes 392 from Sevilla, 432 from Inter. Pass accuracy 84, 82. Fouls 16, 19. Pretty surprised by that. Yellow cards 2, 3. Red cards 0, 0. Offsides 2, 0, 2. Corners 1, 2. Yeah, looking at the stats, obviously some of them, like fouls, I would say Sevilla made so many fouls, but it proves there. No, they didn't, obviously. But there is news that Sevilla did sign Immobile, which is another good striker, because I think De Jong is getting a bit too old. You know, obviously he's getting a bit too old for the obviously being striker, because he'll be quite old now. But Immobile, Lazio striker, knows how to play against big teams like Inter, AC Milan, Juventus. So possibly in the future, when they have to go to Europa or they go Champions League stage, and they come up against Italian teams, possibly could be Lazio as well, they'll have a striker that knows what he's doing, how to play against them, because he's played against them before. But yeah, that is honestly, it's quite shocking, but well done Sevilla for obviously winning the Europa Champions League. The Europa Cup. Yeah, it feels weird because obviously before Inter and that, they played Bayern Leverkusen. Before that, Rangers played Bayer Leverkusen. So yeah, we could have, if we bet Bayer Leverkusen, then bet Inter, we could have been playing for Sevilla, but the chance of that happening was obviously going to be really, really slim. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please smash that like button, and guys, subscribe to CKGC Vlogs, CKGC Streams, Crazy Kart 1234, twitch.tv/Crazy Kart, and our Instagram is crazykarts_GC. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Well done, Sevilla. You won it this time. Well done.